Evening, guys. I hope you're all well. Hope you're all good. Uh, Good to see you all, even though I can't see yous, but good for you to jump on if you're on. And yeah, just gonna wait for a few of you to dive on here. We're on Facebook Live. We're on YouTube. I think we're on the Rendervate Hub, and we're on the my personal page as well. I think, yeah, we are. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to do a live tonight. I've got some exciting news. Quite a crazy competition, to be honest with you. Crazy competition. First time it's ever happened. I know that. In our industry, the first time that something like this has been put together, and it's a big giveaway. It's a really big giveaway. Really shocked at the size of it, but yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you how you guys can enter and win a Predator machine. Mad. You can win a Predator machine. I'm gonna tell you the full rules and how to enter. But other than that, guys, tonight I just want to get into it with you guys, and anyone's got any questions for us, any topics you want to talk about, anything you want to, anyone got any concerns? I know I've seen a lot of people recently, on about the work and stuff like that. Oh my God, here we go. I knew that was going to happen. Ben Beasley, will it actually turn up? I still haven't got my cleaner. Yeah. Well, listen, the guys will be watching that. So, hey, listen, I don't send the packages out, man. So yeah, you should have had it already ages ago. So, yeah, man. But I mean, it's a little bit more than a bit of cleaner, this one, isn't it? A machine. So, but yeah, who said they have one? Oh, no cleaner turned up. I love my cleaner. No cleaner turned up. Oh, wow. Well, listen, guys, we're not here to talk about the cleaner, but I understand you should have had that already. So listen, if you are watching, guys, you need to get these guys some cleaner out. You need to get them some cleaner out, because they're never gonna let you live it down. So you need to get some out, mate. John Edwards, have I won? No, but you need to enter. You need to enter. I'm gonna wait for more people to get on before I give the sketch away, because the reality is it's a big one. It's a big one. But yeah, man, what have you all been on with? What have you all been on with? Because I have been, I've been battling the elements, battling life, battling everything these beginning of the year. It's been hard, man. It's been a hard start to the year. Yeah, it's been a hard start to the year. So, I know a lot of guys are struggling. I've seen a few people on the Trial Talk talking about, thinking about hanging it up, which was quite shocking to hear, really. I don't want anyone to be hearing stuff like that. It's pretty drastic, thing to say, and the way not just to say, to feel, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I just wanted to, anyone worrying, anyone wants to know, anyone wants to know any more tips on what we can do to get better at it. I mean, it's all right. Like you say, mate, last day of Jan, sooner it's gone, it's better, you know what I mean? And I agree, January is never a great month for anybody. It's not the best month for the year, is it? It's always shit weather. It's always bad. But you know what, guys? It's one of them. I would use this time if I were you, and like what I have been doing. Anyone who is struggling is to maximize other stuff that you never get time to do throughout the year. So a lot of you are renderers, a lot of us are plasterers on here. But the thing is, guys, yeah, if you're not working on tools, there's always something you can be doing. So I mean, have you improved your website? Have you done some research on your competition around your area? Have you done any, any marketing ideas, any sales funnels, anything like that? There's plenty of things that we can always do when we're self-employed to make our business a little bit better, run a bit smoother. I know we don't want to hear it. You're thinking, fuck off, mate, it's been shit, phone out round. I know, but even if you did do some stuff and you got one out of it, one job out of it, then is what it is. And just remember, whatever you do today, as far as marketing, branding, and social media and all that kind of stuff, what you do today is shown 6 months later. It's never instant. So you always want to be doing it, even if you're busy. I see when people go, I don't advertise no more, me, I'm busy all the time. It's like you should still be doing it, because while you're not doing it, people are overtaking you, and people are in front of you and moving forward as well. Do you know what I mean? So just bear that in mind, man. It's something you should always be doing. You should always be looking to get a little bit of exposure out there, and you should always be trying to figure out stuff in your business that can make your life easier, make your life better, save you a few quid. Is there something you can change that'll save you a bit of money, your overheads and stuff like that? So there's always something you can do, lads, yeah? And I've been doing a lot of that this month myself, even though I've been working. It's one of them. I've just been racking my brain, and especially, as you can see, guys, I've done a lot with Rendervate up, so, that's it. I've been sleeping, work starts in Feb, save money through year. January's always shit. Good thinking, mate. Good thinking. I've been dropping a few emails to Windows companies, to conservatory bases. Yeah, good lad. Good work. That's it, mate. If that's the kind of work you want to do and you like to do it, get into them. Get into them. You know what I mean? Off to see Phil Gill tomorrow. Get down if you're stood down tomorrow, lads. So I'm guessing that's Jay. Jay's going down to see Phil Gill tomorrow to have a chat. So if anyone's not on tools or working, go down and see him. He wants to meet you. And Van Rob, same day my son was born, started the month, just got back at it. Fucking hell, that's like the best day of your life and also the worst, isn't it? With that shit. But you know what, bro? Keep your head up, mate. It's a kicking nuts, in it. But I think having your young'un, it's how, you probably would have gone off the rails that day if you wouldn't have had your son. So, but congrats to you, mate. Congrats to you on that, man. That's beauty. It's always good when you have when someone has a new baby. I love it. I love it when I see people putting up pictures of the babies, like say Jeff and that's had one recently, and I just found out that Liam's got the same baby name as mine, and yeah, it's mad, man. It's mad. I love it. A lot of people have had kids recently around me, like my friends, distant friends, associates, all that shit. They've all had kids and that, and it's just good to see. So I like liking that stuff, and always put a heart on there, and it's good. A good thing as well. I don't mean to sound morbid, but it seems like the deaths have slowed down as well. I don't know what happened in December, but it just seemed like everyone were dying every other day. Someone had lost someone. It was fucked, man. So it just seems like it slowed down a little bit, so it is one of them things, innit? Although I do want to just point out one thing. I'm not gonna. No. But yeah, it's one of them, man. It's sad. It's sad, but you know what, guys? It's nearly done. End of the month's nearly done. Listen, Cy, Carl, if you're watching now, which I'm sure you will be, you better be tuned in. Get the lads who they haven't had the cleaner yet. They've commented, so I'll get them some sent out. I put 7 house quotes in and not a sniff. Wow. So you've done 7, but the thing is, your phone, you're getting seven jobs to look at. That's fucking good numbers, man. Yeah, I bet it did take the sting out of it, mate, having a little. And listen, 7 people, you put it out and you've not had a sniff. I'd contact all 7. And ask them what the crack is with it. Yeah, no point wasting your time if you're looking at jobs and they don't get back to you, and you want to work as well. get back in touch with them, say, oh, what's happening. So that's what I'd do. And you'll find that some people will like the fact that you've actually got in touch with them. So, yeah. Fucking hell, how many people didn't get this cleaner? There's loads on here who didn't get it. Shit. You know. But yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. Actually, I'm asking them if you're on here now watching, get the lads sorted out because they want their fucking cleaner. But yeah, lads, does everyone want to know what the crack is? Does everyone want to know what the crack is or what? Does everyone want to know what the crack is with this machine giveaway? Now, I don't know if you guys are already members. I'm not sure if you are, but I'll tell you a little background to what's gone on. So, obviously, we've had some changes, Predator. We've had some changes of personnel and all that kind of stuff. So, Size is head honcho now. Size the head honcho. More or less was anyway, but he's head honcho now, and he's running that gig now. So Predator, Size the man you need to go to. Anyone wants to know anything about machines, anyone wants to buy a machine, you want to learn about a machine, your machine's broken, your machine needs a repair, anything you need to regarding a Predator machine, Si is your man, and that's who you need to go to. So that's your man you need to go to. I'm just updating you all on here. You know that's the geezer you need to go to. He knows all the prices. He knows all the material, all the parts prices. You know, if you need a new rotor, stator, you need a new nozzle, need a new gun, go see Si. He's the one for your machine sales. That's what he is. He does that. He manages all that part, and that's his job now. He's being promoted, and he's the main gaffer. As you all will be aware, there was it was because it's not anymore. It's not called that anymore. There was a Predators forum group for people who had Predators and people who wanted machines and stuff like that. And there was a group that basically Si had built up. The group, and it had a lot of members in there. A lot of you might have already been there. Some of you might not have been in there already. But basically, Si started a new group. Because the old one no longer we had access to. It got thingy. It's not under our management anymore, which you'll probably see. If you're on there, you'll know that no one from Predators on there. We've all got booted out and blocked for whatever reason. But you'll see there's a influx of knobheads on there. So obviously it's not run by us anymore. So we've got a new group. That's what it is. And this is your chance to win a machine by becoming a member of the group. So this is what you have to do. I had to write this down because I don't want to get the rules and the way you need to do this wrong. So I've written it down. Deal is this. You can win a Pro Spray thin coat machine. So this is the newest machine that we are bringing out to the market. It's been out now. There's loads of them have sold. God, I don't even know how many's gone. And there must be 30 of them out there. At least 30, I'd say. And they keep ordering them and they keep going out. Keep ordering them, keep going out. And it's been a great, successful machine. It's been really good. So that is the machine that is going to be up for grabs. Now, I've been told I'm not allowed to enter. Which is kind of tight, I think. I'm not allowed to enter, but with me being the person who's referring you now, I want you to tag someone else from the Rendervate Hub as the person who told you. Don't tag me. So, rules are this. You have to join the group and you have to answer all the entry questions. If you don't answer all the entry questions, you won't be put down for a ticket. I don't know what all the questions are, but I'm guessing I want some information from you, and I want you to write down. You have to write down who gave you the invite or who put it on to you to basically go join this group. And what it is, guys, then the person who you say give you that gets nominated again, so they get another ticket. So this is why I'm saying to you guys, on what's this here? on the group, right? Ben Beasley. Right, what you need to do, anyone who's joining from Rendervate Hub, tag someone else from the group, give another member from this group another ticket. You know what I mean? So you have a chance. Not against anyone else who went in my group who you do invite or like that. But listen, this I'm about the Rendervate Hub. So I want you guys, I want one of you guys to win it. Sorry, I can't rig it. I'm not even allowed to be involved. I don't know how it's going to go down as far as the thing goes. Si's going to do a computer raffle thing. But all I'm going to do is going to tell you straight up. Tag someone in from Rendervate Hub. Go to there, answer all the questions, and you'll be entered into the draw. Listen, there's no limit on how many people you can invite to the group. Guys, just by inviting people, that don't mean, right, shit, I'm going to go invite my auntie, I'm going to invite my uncle, I'm going to get Young'un to set up an account. No. They have to be plasterers or renderers. You can't come on here with your dog account, you know what I mean? Milo's my dog account, he can come and sign up. None of that shit. It has to be a plasterer or renderer, someone in the industry who you think would benefit from learning about rendering machines, Predator rendering machines at that. So that's what you need to do. That's the main rules of what it is. The giveaway is going to be done on Monday, the 18th of March. So you've got all the way up to Sunday, the 17th of March to do this. That's what you've got. So you need to get going. And you know what, guys? Another thing, the prize is awesome. The prize is awesome. The prize, only one person is important to me. The prize is awesome, right? So the reality is, I want to see you inviting people. You need to be getting them in there. And another big thing is for me is because I feel like the group itself, it's one of them. It's something that's going to be there to help you guys, and you know, just to give us an help up. Do you know what I mean? The Predator thingy. We had a good group before of loads of people, and it got took away. You know what I mean? So it's one of them. Show some support to Predator. Yeah, you know, let's just be honest. So even if everyone who's in Rendervate Hub went and joined it, you know, that's, you know, it's 600-700 people on here. It gives the group a good boost, and again, it's one of them. You know what I mean? It shows some support. Like I say, the other one got took, and we've all been booted. Didn't want to fucking be on there anyway. But anyway, it's what it is. Let me read some of these comments. What's that? I reckon Si should let me win after the mare I had with the Optimix. How are you having a mare with an Optimix? What's going on there? How are you having a mare with that? Mark Neeson. It is, mate. It's an awesome giveaway. And you were awesome last week, my brother. Thanks for that. What's this? That's an awesome. Yeah, I've just bought one. Yeah, Liam, you have just got one, haven't you? But listen, mate. Can always have two. You know what I mean? If you're growing your company, mate, bump, stick one out there. Yeah, that's what it is, innit? That's what it is. Jordan Breen, can't trust no one, all snakes, man. We have a community on here, which is ace. 100%, mate. 100%, Jordan. What you're saying is absolutely right. And that's the thing. There is snakes out there, mate. And I'm really, I don't know, like I say, we keep it professional. We keep it professional. We try to keep it professional anyway. And like I say, we Rendervate Hub. We're all positive. And we, you know, there's no bitching going on really on here. You know, obviously now and again there's some things, but it's never bad. You know what I mean? Everyone knows like ain't gonna go down like that on here. And that's what it is. But you know, there's a lot of snakes out there, and I just think I'm a big believer in if it's one of them. If you see people who talk to people, and as soon as something changes, or don't talk to people, shall I say, and then as soon as something changes, they start talking again. But then when they've all fucking chat shit about each other to each other, that's snakes, isn't it? Really. That's what it is in the real world. I cannot stand people who would say something about someone else, but then next minute go talk to someone else about, talk to that person about that, and then say this. For me, it's just a bit weird. I just think it's just, I've never really done that. As you can tell, I'm quite a heart on the sleeve person, and I talk quite open. Sometimes my mouth gets me in trouble. I shouldn't say stuff when I do sometimes, but a lot of the time I'm telling the truth. So it is what it is. It's probably going to save their feelings, and that's probably wind me up. So I'd rather get it out and fuck them off, and I don't really give a shit. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's one of them, innit? Fuck them. We'll get this group popping. Someone gets to win a machine. £3,000, £3,000 plus VAT, obviously. But £3,000. Has anyone ever seen a giveaway like that? Has anyone ever seen a giveaway like that, mate? $3,000. What? I'm like, what? You want to get numbers up? Give them a power float or something? Get a power float on raffle or something. I don't know. Get that as a. These lads like, no, Joel, we're not fucking about. We're giving a machine away. That's what they said. Even I were like, yeah, but you could just do like a little thing, some power float, some tapes and that. Maybe a deal on the next order of materials. I'm like, I'll take it easy. We can, put some sponges in there, maybe a trowel and that. People will be buzzing with that. You'll get some numbers. Nah. We're giving away a machine, Joel. That's what we're doing. We're giving away a machine. Drop of an hat, done. So no one does that. No one does that. No one has ever done that. And you know what? No one would ever do that. They wouldn't do it. So, yeah, man. Get on it. Get your sin on group. I want to know if that group's going up, to be fair. Let me check, because it should be. Should be pinging off right now. Bing, 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 bing. Should be. Well, you guys who are watching should be pinging it off. Has everyone ever seen a giveaway? Oh gosh, let me see what's happening here. Let me see if it's moved. Nah, we want to get to at least 5. Oh, actually, you've got to put all the questions in. You've got to answer all the questions as well. That's a good point, to be fair. Well, let's see if we can hit 500 tonight, eh? Let's see if we can hit 500. There's 489 on there right now. Let's see if 11 of you can go jump on it now. So 11 of you, go jump on. Don't mind you coming off the live. Go jump on. Let me know what the crack is. I want to see that get to 5 tonight. So if anyone's watching from there and you've got requests, get accepting them and get their information down. Because I'm going to refresh that. I'm not coming off till we get to 500. So yeah, let's get it going. Shit, I might invite myself. I might invite some people myself. The group is this. Type in this. And guys, can someone tag the Prediction Machine forum in face? You know what? I'll do it myself. I'll tag it in myself, guys, so you've got it in the there you go. So the link, I've just shared it to the feed. So if you all go on there and get on it and go give yourself a chance to win a machine, I've just sent the link through there. So I'll get you set on. You're already in the group. So that's the thing. If you're already in the group as well, yeah, you're already being entered once. You've already been entered once. So if you're already in the group now, you've already got an entry. So if you're in the group, you've got an entry. What you need to do now is increase your chances of winning the machine by inviting more people. That's what you need to do. So everyone in the group already has already got a ticket. So 489 people, 492 people, go on, yeah, it's gone up by 3. 492 of you have already got entries. Yeah. So you've already got a ticket straight up. So at least I know you've got a 1 in 492 chance. Now, if you're inviting people, yeah, and they keep coming, your chances are going up. So that's what you need to do. It's it's a right old fucking prize, this, man. Honestly, £3,000 machine, top coating machine. It's the best one. I'm doing a job right now, and like I say, I'm using one of their machines to top coat this job that I'm doing right now. So yeah, get your send on the what you call it, on the group and that, and you get a chance to win it. But I'm gonna have a full review of the video coming out when I finish top coating this house next week. So you'll get to see, the video, the machine in action. I sprayed a tub of gear the other day with Si in just under 4 minutes. I sprayed a tub, so 10 meters. And that's what it is. About 10. Yeah, we're about 10 meters to be fair. Come on, guys, that's 492, man. And I want to get to 500. 500 tonight. Stop messing about. Let's get to it. Yeah, let's get to it, guys. But listen, how do you invite? By messaging side? No, if you go on their group, right? See, this is what is actually the technical info. If you go onto the group, right, you can invite people to a group. So if you're on your phone, let's clicking. If you're in a group already, go into it and you can invite people to it, and it'll bring up your friends list. And from there, you can, tell people to come join it. Do you know what I mean? So that's how it works. You know what I mean, guys? That's how it goes. Like I say, I bet they've had plenty of requests. Make sure you're getting these requests accepted, mate, if you're on the group now. I want to get to 500 people today, tonight, lively. That's what I want to do. No messing about. No messing about. Anyone got any questions for me? Yeah, you did, didn't you? I remember, John, you had a go, mate. It was wicked, wasn't it? Yeah, it was sick. Yeah, it was sick, wasn't it? It was good, that. It was good, mate. It was good. So you know what, right? It'd be good for you, mate. If you get entry on this, pal, it'd be good for you because you got your Optimix now. Boom, straight onto that. Laughing. Good combo, that. Does it spray cork? You'll have to ask Simon, mate. I don't know all the technicalities of it. I only spray fin coat through it. But if you ask Si, mate, that's what his role is now. He's the man. He will tell you anything you need to know about the machines. So yeah, he'll let you know anything. So yeah, the guys are watching. Yeah, has anyone got any questions? Any questions for me? Like I say, Carl's put this together, and he wants to give away a machine. Has anyone ever? What's the biggest or the best prize you've seen anyone give away, like from another rendering supplier or group or anything like that? Has anyone else ever done it like this? Has anyone ever give out away like that, or like, I don't know? Have they? I'm just genuine question. I'm not sure. I'm not aware if it's happened. So let me know if that's happened before. Spacers, yeah, but I mean, Jay's like the best things spacers that were a giveaway. Yeah, I knew you'd come on and say that. Listen, I don't know if it sprays cork. I'm sure Si will be able to answer that. But it sprays fin coat really good, really well. And the gun I like to use on it is the straight one. And it's got you get a choice. I think you get a choice of guns. Or I'm not sure. You might have to buy it. I'm not sure exactly. This is what I mean. Size your man. You've got someone there who'll actually pick phone up and talk to you. So give him a ring or message him. He'll actually message you back as well. So yeah, he's your man for you. So get in touch with him and he'll sort you out. But yeah, like I say, I'm spraying it with a straight gun with you won't believe it, but it's I think it's a 4 or a 5 mil nozzle I'm using. So yeah, and it comes out a treat. It sprays beautiful. Just sent and invited my workmate to join. Good lad. Good lad. That's what you need to do. Good lad. We love that. I can't see all your comments, lads. Where are they? I can't see comments from anyone. What the flipping heck's happening here? There's something going on. I can't see everyone's comments on here. Just entered. Good lad. Good lad. Just entered there. Good man, Mark Neeson. Good lad, good lad. I've had 2 spacers off of Jay. 2 spacers won't get you far. What did you put back up? A smoke detector or something? You need more than that, mate. You need to get ordering big time. You send some in, man. But yeah, let me check where we're at, man. 492. Si, you refreshing this or what? Ben Beasley done. Go on, my lad. That's already 3-4 people there. So yeah, who wants to get into some FinCo? Anyway, has anyone been doing any FinCo jobs since weather's been a bit cold? I think a lot of lads were base coating through winter, and then they're gonna try top coating it all now. So I've just fucking been persevering, me. Using accelerators and the job lot. That's it, man. Get your kid on there. It's a family affair. I'm sure if he wins it, you'll be keeping it though. You'll be like, nah. I told you to enter, mate. That's mine. Gives that machine here. Well, yeah, man. I'll talk to you a little bit about these machines anyway. I'll talk to you about them a little bit. It's one of them. It's the range of machines that we've got now at Predator. What they've got in stock there. Actually, the Optimix just went out there, so out of sale today, so they don't even have any in stock. But that machine flies for fun. That's a great entry machine. Yeah, Jack Gower. Well, listen, Jack, I'm gonna give you some advice in a minute. Keep that comment there. I'm gonna give you some advice in a minute. I'm just gonna talk you through some of the machines that we've actually got. Predator. You know what this show tonight is? It's gonna be about Predator. I'm gonna show some love and support to Predator. Obviously, the sponsors of the group anyway. But the reality is, guys, I just feel like they've been good. They've been good. They've been a good addition to the industry. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a rundown about us and about what's been going on. I'm on to my first machine, pump the bass on, killing us. Yeah, mate. Jack, you need to listen to this. Like you say, you're handballing it on and you need a pump machine. This is what you need to listen to. Then I'm going to give you I'm going to do a little cameo right now. Oh, 495. Good lads. Check this out, guys, yeah? So, Predator had a various machines in. I'll go through them. We've got the Sprinter. We've got the Predator Lite. These are both mixing unit machines that are 240 plug into mains. So you can plug them straight in or to generators, whichever you prefer. Good machines. These are the machines that are for, like, at least a couple of you'll need to do it. Someone needs to be bagging the machine up. That means feeding it with material. Other person needs to be spraying. In videos that I've got coming out soon, I'll be going into greater detail of the processes that I would do with certain machines as well. So that's something I'm going to be doing. But these are machines that are aimed at if you're doing projects like, let's say you're doing a decent amount of rendering. Say you're doing, I don't know, a couple of jobs a month. That could be a couple of extensions, 40, 50 meters a pop. You want to make it a bit easier on your body and make it easier for you to work and get your jobs done quicker, work more efficient. It's a worthwhile investment. After a few months, you'd have probably got your money. Well, you would have got your money back from it if you're working nice and efficient. So them machines there, guys, are ideal for that. That's what they're for. Small teams, or you can go to having big teams because they've got the power to put out. So if you've got a few lads where you've got a man a lift on a three-story house and a bagman, happy days, you know what I mean? It'll put it out, it'll keep going. So they're them machines there. Then we've got the big machine, which is a classic, which is one of them. You know what, guys? This machine, the classic, it hasn't had no coverage at all because we haven't got a decent generator to hand that we could bring and pair with a machine that would be cost effective. So we don't want to really, the generators are costing a lot of money. And it's a big part of it. It's a 3-phase power machine. So what we need to do, we're still looking at that, but it might be something like I said, we don't want to bring a shit generator to people and someone that's going to break and we can't maintain and look after. It's one of them things, you know, we want to make sure that it's proper. So it hasn't really come out, but the Classics is a competitor for the G5, G4, K4, that type of range. It's a big machine, big basket on it where it mixes, it turns the gear around and drops it into the chamber. Really reliable, really easy to set up, and they're just workhorses, mate. And the power's there; it can pump far, not a problem at all. 40 meters, you know what I mean? Sometimes you could probably get 50 out of them, but you know, 40 meters, no problem, mate. It'll bang you, whatever know how far away it is. It'll just blast it on. So that's the big machine, and again, it's something that you won't have seen really. It's something that I'm interested in. As far as, you know, when I'm doing some of my jobs in the future, I'm going to be working with people, and I don't want to be trying to train people how to use a mixing machine every time we come to work. You know what I mean? I'll do it myself. I think with the bigger machines, the more, you know, with the Classic, it's more user friendly, as in like an idiot could do it. All you need to do is turn it on. You know what I mean? And it does itself. Whereas when it comes to these machines where it's a mixing basket and the material goes where the mixing is, you have to be a little bit more tactile and you have to make sure that your setup is perfect to get going. Like I said, the Sprinters, more robust, and you get more leeway with it. You don't have to be absolutely bang on with it. It'll still power through for you. But, you know, the different setups, that's what they are. Again, Classic, I would recommend that to people who are doing site work because it's free phase, it's big. You know, they can get it on forks or on telehandlers and move it about wherever you wanted it if it's on rough terrain. They are heavy machines, they are robust, guys, but you can feed them and feed them and feed them and they will not slow down. The only time that fucker will stop is if you run out of diesel, so don't run out of diesel or petrol in your generator, whichever it is. But great machine, and it's something that I want to look into in the future because I like my big machines, my big three-phase machines. I do like them. I told you the Sprinter and the Light. Again, these are competition for the Rip Joel. What else is there out there? The Mix Pro 28. It's a very similar machine. There's a couple of things that are different on them that I'm aware of. And then you've got, what else is there out there that's competition with it? I wouldn't say the M200's competition for it. I think it's not in that league. Good machine, but it's not in that. It's not the same as them. It's different. What else is there? I can't think of what else. It's in that. No. So it's mainly the Ritmo in it, that and the Mix Pro 28 from CES. Again, it's similar machines. That's it. But yeah, it's one of them. When it comes to mixing machines, that's what you've got. You've got your Classics, and you've got your Light, and you've got your Sprinter. Again, I feel like the Classic is one of them. It's going to have tough opposition with the K4, which I had before, and I loved the K4. I absolutely loved it. The K4. It's a great machine. So yeah, for me, you know, if I get to use that machine and it looks the part, if it performs better than that, I think I'd probably fall in love with it because I won't lie, I still miss my K4 a bit. But she's doing good. I've sold her to some guys who are doing machines, doing swimming pools. So they're loving her, they enjoy using her, so that's good. I'm going to get to a machine now, which you guys know I use a lot of, and I use my Serato forced action mixer with it. The Optimix, great machine for people who are just getting into machine rendering. Someone who's a hand applier who works on their own, or they've got a labourer who just usually knocks up gear and then passes it to them anyway. You know, you can knock your gear up and put it in a machine for you instead. So it just saves you loading scaffolding up, saves you, you know, carting gear all over the place, saves mess on the scaffolding, buckets on the scaffolding, mixer on the scaffolding. You don't need none of that jazz. Optimix is that machine. You can spray base coats with it. It's got variable speed on it. And you can also spray top coat with it as well. So you've got a machine that does both things there, and both of them good, which is hard to say in that level of machine there. The other machines on the market aren't really as good as that as doing it. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is. People will say that other machines can do it, and they can, you know, but the reality is it don't do it as good, and that's just the truth. But yeah, great machine. Optimix is awesome. Ideal. A lot of people use it on the Rendervate Hub. Absolutely loads of people on Rendervate Hub have got one of these machines, and not one person has said it's shit and giving it back. Although people seem to think that it's not built for, it's not made for our industry. It's not made for our type of rendering, our country, this and that. I mean, you can go look at the houses that I've done with it. Never mind the houses I've done. Look at the houses that other lads have done, Wayne Cox and that. You know what I mean? Look at the jobs that they've knocked out. So again, it's not always just a case of you know, people are going to, you know, give out licks and try and put down certain things that we're doing, but it doesn't matter, because if you look at the proof in the pudding, that's where it is. Do you know what I mean? So you can say, yeah, something in, yeah, it's not made for that. You can make your little daft comments, but the reality is, if you put a picture up of an house that we've just done and it was done with an Optimix, what you know what I mean? Why waste your breath? So yeah, people do it, mate, and it is what it is. But that's the whole point of me doing videos. That's the whole point of me doing these talks and the lives and the content I put out. Is I'm not here to bash no one, but I'll tell the truth. If something's shit, I'll say it's shit. I don't like it. If something's not what it says it is, that's what I'll say. Do you know what I mean? And that's what you're gonna get with me, you know. So yeah. Just one of them, man. I just see stuff, and you know, like I say, when you got people getting together who don't even like each other to talk shit about something, to me, it just screams desperate. It's crazy. Yeah, well, that's what they do, don't they? What rats do? They get together in the corner, but let them stay there. Crack on. Optimix, beautiful. And then we've got a machine that's absolutely, like I say, the one that we're giving away, the one that the guys at Predator are giving away in a draw, the Pro Spray. I've used it numerous times in practice, and I'm going to use it on my project that I've got now. And I know it's been successful anyway. Loads of people have bought this machine already. Loads of people have bought it already, but there ain't much information out there in it. I don't think anyone's really done a decent sized job with it yet. I think actually one guy has. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say or if he's done anything on it, but again, he's done, I think it was 500 meters job with it, so that's a decent amount. But we haven't heard not yet about it. But they might do something about it. They might talk about it, which would be good. But I'll be definitely doing it on mine. Mine's about 300 meters job, so I'll have a full review on it next week. Well, the video won't be out next week, but I'll be doing it next week. You'll be seeing it on my stories on TikTok and on Instagram and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. What am I saying here? Looking very casual there, bro. Who said that? Where's that gone? Where the flipping X? The live gone on here? And said, hey, where's it gone? I can't see nothing. What the fuck? Eric, I thought it'd be you. Looking very casual there, bro. Yeah, I mean, living room. I'm chilling out, man. I'm not in the outbuilding because I need to get it. I need to get it all this backdrop done, and I haven't had time to do it, so I must like that. Yo, I need to get that done. But yeah, I am. I'm cash, man. I'm chilling. I'm feeling good, man. Oh, tired. But yeah, how many people have I got? Oh, 499. Woo! Nearly at $5. Shit. Right, listen, I'm going to answer some questions. I've told you boys a bit about machines range that we've got there. Obviously, then you've got the Pro Spray, which I talked about, sorry. The, fucking hell, what's it called now? I forgot what it's called. The little one that we've got. The little machine we've got. What's it called? Speedy Spray. We've got the Speedy Spray. And that, for me, is the best one for cork I've used. I know you can get different handheld ones. I've got a Graco hopper myself, but the Speedy Spray is the best one I used for cork, and that's what I use to spray cork. That's the only one I'd use. Yeah. Mighty Optimix is a spotter machine, just a nice steady speed. Yeah, man. That's what I mean. You can crank that up as well, but it'll just scran your gear so quick. That's why you need a mixing unit for it. Again, that'll be good. Where's your water? Yipped up, my lad. Check this out, right? Check this out, right? Other day, my niece come round and I made her some bangers and mash. So I made bangers and mash for me, my niece, my missus, and that. And we all had, and I made young and Harper had some mash as well, and she loved it. So yeah, I made us bangers and mash, and I was drinking out of this, and she went, "Why are you drinking out of a vase?" She kept looking at me weird when I was swigging it. She was like, if I was meant to go in that, and I'm like, leave it out, mate. It's a bottle, it's a jug, you know what I mean? Yeah, madness. What's this here? Quick question, Joel. I've got a tub of TC15 in my unit with a date last year on it. What was when it was made or when it was? Yeah, so usually on these things they put a date of when it's manufactured. So when I got like 250 bags of K-Ren dropped off to a job. The geezer's gone like that. Oh mate, this gear's out of date. Customer, I said, nah, it's not. It's not out of date. I said, first of all, I'm like, no, how can it be out of date? I thought it can't be out of date because the delivery just come into the yard and then from the yard to the job. So I'm thinking it can't have done that. So anyway, it is literally it's when it was manufactured. Replying to, it's got 12 to 18 months on it. Yeah, I mean, if you've opened it, it might have a bit of skin on top. I won't want to spray it because it'll have some bits that are dry, rock hard, and it'll block your gun. But if you're hand applying it, knock it up, man, and give it a go. I don't think it'll. I've used some old tubs, mate. I've used some old tubs. I've had tubs like old. As long as it's been stored in your unit somewhere decent, I think it'll be all right. If it's been outside and it's been frozen, then red hot, then frozen and red hot, you know, it might have a little bit of malfunctioning going on there because it's been fucked about, hasn't it? But the reality is, if it's been in unit, you'll be all right, man. Kept it nice and dry and at a normal temperature. You should be cool, man. I've never had it come off before anyway. I've never had it peel off before, so you should be all right, bro. You should be all right. What have we got then here? Where's your water? Got it, Eric, mate. Always. 6 bags. So you got 6 bags. Has everyone seen the hopper extender that Ben Beasley had, mate? Like he made it himself. Has everyone seen it? Again, that's something we need. We should have already a fucking opera extender. We should have one already. So yeah, that's what we need to give. But yeah, he made one. It looks wicked, and he put the VPI on there. He put the VPI sticker on there, mate, so you could tell what team he's on. Go on, my lad. Good man. Good man. Yeah, good on you, mate. Good invention. That you box that clean off for yourself there, man. Gonna invite a labourer, good lad. Right, Jack Gower, my man. Been base coating, struggling with it floating up in time. I'm balling it on, looking for my first machine, pump the base on, killing us. Right, so I'm guessing you do fin coat render, the way you say it, because if you're just going to base coat, you're just doing a scratch and it don't really matter if it dries or not, does it? But yeah, if you are applying, good to say some upstairs. If you are applying for top coat, it is getting harder. Well, it was harder. I'll be honest with you, mate. I handballed some today, right? Shh, don't tell anyone because I don't like to handball, no. But I handballed on today, right? Wasn't loads. It was a couple of columns and the side of an extension that I put on by hand just while I was doing some primary and up some last bits. So it went off in the day for me. Perfect. End of the day, I rubbed it up, put it on this morning, rubbed it up end of the day. But there's a couple of ways around it. If your gear's not going off in time for you guys, there's a couple of ways around it. And I do this in my training sessions. So it's not it's not top secret. I still will share stuff for you, but obviously you're not practically going to see it. I'll just tell you the theory behind it, so you know. When it comes to high polymer stuff, guys, yeah, something that's really sticky, nothing like OCR, nothing mineral based, where you know, like you can get the KZP from Baumet and stuff. Something that's a mineral that goes on thicker, lighter, that you have to rub back. Them type of materials there, yeah, you can't skim them. They're meant to be built. They're meant to be put on at a certain depth. Do you know what I mean? So you can't be skimming with them, but you can skim with adhesives. It's all right. So like your K-Rens, HP12s, your X32, you know, your Star Contact, white or grey, whichever you want to use. All these products like that, yeah, you can actually skim with. Do you know what I mean? And it'll go on. You can put it over nice and tight. So this is the beauty of it. Again, if you're worrying about finishing same day, lay on, guys. By hand, if you are going out 10 mil or 15 mil, whatever you want to say you're doing, but 10 mil is what it is, isn't it? 10 mil, 6 mil, whatever it is, build out your base coat. Don't worry about it going, you know, not drying that day. Don't worry about it. Just keep laying on. And whatever you get on, obviously you want to finish a panel. Don't be stopping halfway through a panel. You want to finish the panel. But let's just say you get on a gable end between you that day. Rule it. Spend that time that day ruling that upright and getting it absolutely beautiful, and then put your mesh to the top of that. Like literally get it. So when you're pushing your gear through and you're putting your mesh in place, you can still see the logo, whatever it is, or the signs. You can make out that it's K-Rend, or you can make out it's Baumet. You want to do it like that, but make sure your wall's beautifully flat. That's all you want to be doing, skimming it up, right? Like, I mean, building it out like that, getting it nice and flat, putting your mesh on. You've got no pressure on you then. I don't have to finish this gable today. I know, get it out of your mind. I'm just building it out. I'm going to get it as flat as I can. That's what you need to do. Yeah. So the next day, or even if it is cold and you are a bit thingy about it, even wait another day. So you could say the next day, I'll go put the back on. So you could build the back of the house out, get that all on, make sure you're getting your reveals picked up. This is your time, because you're not worrying about, you know, is it going to go off too quick for me now? Am I going to get to finish it? Don't worry, because we're not finishing it. Get your reveals on. Make sure you get your reveals on early doors. You'll be able to finish your reveals that day. Get the wall on. Get your mesh on again to the top. Like I said to you, we're using high polymer base coats. We're using stuff that's super sticky, Renault Pass, shit like that, yeah? And what we're going to do, we're going to skim it. So the next day, it still might be a bit green. So when you skim on top, it still might take a while for that top layer to pull in. But generally, it's all right. It's still got some good suction in it, but enough that you don't have to wet it down. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing. I've been building it out, right? I've been putting on what I can, and then literally building it out. And then if I can get it on, finish it that day, I'll finish it. If I can't, I'm not bothered. I'll just skim it next day when I'm putting something else on. So in morning, I might spray another panel, roll that up, mesh it, and then in afternoon, because I know that gear is going to shoot off when I skim it, I'll just lay on. Or just whatever I've got left over from that spray, I'll put it on and then get my spat on it, rule it all flat, and then I'll use a diamond float then to finish it. And the diamond float floats over the top of it, beautiful, because none of the background's moving about now, you get me? So the top part's just moving nice, and you'll get it totally flat. And that's how I do a lot of jobs, yeah, to get them looking mint this time of year by myself. No pressure, no rush. That's what it is. So if you are struggling, guys, and you think, can I get it on base coated mesh and finish same day, you don't in winter, mate. You know, if you want to start sticking accelerators in, you can, but I put some accelerator in yesterday. Fucking shut off on me, man. So again, it was like, heck, you know what I mean? But I managed to get it, but it was still where I had to work harder. So for me now, all I'm doing is, mate, I'm putting it on, and I'm getting it built out as far as I can, ruling it, meshing it, leaving it, skimming it next day. That's what I do. So yeah, if you want to, that's a little tip for you there. In winter, that's what I'd be looking to do. Summertime, it's totally different. We can go 50-50, scratch coat, 5mm, next layer, 5mm. This is thin coat, by the way, and put the mesh in there somewhere, rule it up with serrated, get it spatted off flat, get power float out, boom, Bob's your uncle. That's how I'm doing it in summer. You know, when you are going to be going off the same day, you know, where you might need to wet down the scratch coat, that kind of shit. But in winter time, there's no extra water. I'm rubbing up with a diamond float with no water. You know what I mean? Like that's how I'm rubbing it up. No water or anything, just straight on with diamond. I'm scraping off fat from the diamond float, chucking it into little hollows while I'm rubbing it. So I hope that helps you out. Is a bit thingy how I say it, but I hope you get the gist of it of what I'm saying. Yeah, if you've had it in your unit, you'll be all right, mate. Get rid of them. Yeah, too right. Is the cork market popular? Is it expensive? Would a cheaper alternative be useful to anyone? Who's that? Let me see that question. Carl. Carl's asked, is the cork market popular? Is it expensive? Would a cheaper alternative be useful to anyone? Cork is getting more popular now as it's a good product. It's not cheap, but VAT exempt. That's Wayne Cox. So Wayne Cox knows a lot about cork. He uses it. He does really well with it. He sells it really good around his area. I've you know, if you're asking my opinion on cork, it's one of them for me. I feel like when it comes to external of an house, yeah, I feel like I don't think it's going to be able to rival thin coat render. As far as that goes, I don't think it's going to be able to rival thin coat render. I feel like cork is going to excel internally. I really think it's going to excel. Like for me, mate, it makes total sense internally to be doing cork. It does. Like it makes total sense to do that because it stops black spot mold. It does stop that, and it's breathable. It moves the dew point. It helps keep you warmer inside, especially on external walls. And I feel like that's the market. I feel like cork, that's its market, Tiwi, because we don't want to. You know, you don't want to be putting insulation boards inside your house because it's quite a fucking bit of area to take up, can't them boards, you know what I mean? So I feel like Tiwi internally, cork is going to be really good. I feel like that's where it excels. That's where Stuart Roberts is smashing it, man, with his work. He does it all the time. I know a few other guys are. I feel like for the external part of it, there's quite a few things that for me, like I say, I'm not into knocking stuff. Me, I just feel like for me, it's not a market I'm going to push. It's not a market I'm going to get really involved with externally. I've had a look at it. I've done a couple of jobs in it. I've worked with Coxall. I think Coxall are a good company there. Do you know what I mean? They're all right. So for me, it's just one of them. It's not something that I'm going to get involved with internally or externally. Really, I just don't want to be spraying cork. But I think it is a good game, and I think if people do want to go to the course, you should go do it. It's always good to have the option there that you can do it. And yeah, I think the internal market will be really good. Oversprays for externals. I feel I'm a renderer, mate. So the reality is, yeah, I'm a plasterer and I'm a renderer. I'm into perfection. I'm into walls looking good. I'm into walls looking sexy. So when I see some oversprays and the dog shit, you know what I mean? So I feel like if you're doing oversprays on existing houses, you know, just overall render and old painted render or whatever like that, it's to me, it's not good. You know what I mean? I don't think it's good. It's one of them. If you paint something that's all different levels and different textures, as far as, you know, different materials, different backgrounds. If you paint something that's got a lot of different backgrounds on, when you paint it, you're still going to see it. There's still going to be imperfections. There's still going to be deviations. There's still going to be, you know, bits that are proud, bits that are not. You know, the stuff on the wall that's going to be thingy. So unless you are doing a skim coat over stuff or whatever, for me, I don't feel like it's something that I would ever do. You know, it's one of them things. It's just, yeah. Externally, for me, it's got the whole point of doing the outside of an house for me is that it looks beautiful. Like that's what we're doing it for. We're rendering the outside of a house so that when you pull up to the house, you look and go, wow. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. If it's all one color and it's cork leaves a beautiful texture, I'll give you that. Cork leaves a beautiful texture and it's great to touch. But if you're going over something that's already naff and in a good place, you can put whatever you want on it. It's not going to look nice still. Do you know what I mean? It's just going to change colour. That's all it is. It's going to change colour and it'll add its properties that it does have, which is insulation. And it's great at doing insulation. Again, I feel more for the inside. I think EWI. I know they've done loads of tests on it, but I think EWI is just one of them. It's the superior rendering system out there. But yeah, I mean, I've just said what I feel about it. I think it's a great product. I think it's going to be big. I think it's big, but I think it's going to be big internally. I think it's going to be good for coating, steels, any cold bridging, stuff like that. I think it's going to be awesome for stuff like that. But I feel like when it comes to external of a house and we want to make a house look great, I feel like thin coat on cooke is better. It looks better, and I think it's just one of them where it's going to the test of times there. Do you know what I mean? And it's just, again, as well, I think it is expensive. To answer Carl's question, it is expensive, but again, I feel like it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? If something's that expensive, it's because it's whatever's gone into it. I don't ever think the price really should impact if you're going to do it or not. If something's expensive, it usually means that it's good. Do you know what I mean? Or that it usually does anyway, or that it's going to do a purpose. So again, I think internally it makes sense. You can get internally on an external wall of a house, you're probably going to be getting, I mean, looking at mine there, 10 meters maximum on that one wall. So that's a tub. Do you know what I mean? So if we're going to do that wall there, it's going to be £180, including VAT for the tub. I know you say it's VAT exempt and all that, but it's long in it messing about with that. It's £180 that's leaving your pocket end of the day. So that's what it is. And then you've got, on top of that, your plastering as well. So it is quite expensive. But then an insulation board for that wall would cost more than the caulk. We're going to use probably 3-4 boards on that. You know what I mean? So if we're going to use 4 boards and they're like 50-60 bar a pop, and then the labour and doing that as well, dot and dab to go on there, and then you've got to mechanically fix it, and then you've got to, you know what I mean? There's some graft that goes into it. Caulk, you've got to take window up, take the skirting line up, take the seam line up and spray. So for me, it makes sense. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I would recommend anyone does it for the internal stuff inside the conservatories, all that kind of jazz. Do you know what I mean? That's what I feel like it's going to excel for. I feel like if we had that price of caulk onto a base coat on a house, it's a lot of money, and I don't really see how it would benefit. You have to get a certain thickness of caulk on the house, and I don't think it would benefit it as far as cost to reward ratio ain't really there. And I feel like, again, another thing what I'll be quite honest with you is it's a sell as well. It's a sell. Any of you guys who are into your business and stuff like that, you'll understand that to get people to use certain products and buy certain level of system from you who are renderers, you'll understand that already people are buying stuff externally on price. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. A lot of customers are anyway. I don't really worry about that as much, I'll be honest with you, but I think some people are, and they will be put off by the fact of the cost that you're adding onto it. Wayne Cox has been very successful with putting caulk on his jobs. He's been very successful at doing that, and take me out off to him, mate, because he's adding a decent amount of meterage, you know what I mean, cost per meter onto a job by using caulk as a top coat. So it's just one of them where it's like, what's this? Brain cock is fucking bellend. It's one of them in it where it's like, if you can get it on, it's if you can do it, do it. But for me, it's just, I don't see the sell. The sell's going to be hard. I mean, it's hard to get top whack for thin coat, you know what I mean, and monos. Last thing I'm going to do now is try to sell another new product. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I found. I just thought, why am I trying to push something new when the reality is I've got a good product here already and a good system here already. And for me, it's just one of them. I aren't going to do that. So I'll leave it to the guys who are doing it. Get the market done. Go have it. Go have it, especially internally. I've had a few people ask me internally, and again, I like being outdoors. I don't want to be in people's houses. But yeah, that's where you're going to excel. I don't know if that answers your question, but for me, I feel like there's a market for it. I feel like if you could get something that was a little bit cheaper than the other brands out there, like Oxall, and I think there's another one, I forgot the name of it. If you can get it cheaper than that, I think people would be interested in buying that. I mean, people comment if you would be interested in buying something if it was a bit cheaper, if it was to save you a few quid and did have the same outcome. Would you buy it? Would you buy it? You know what I mean? So Ben Beasley, it's a no from me. You a renderer, you lad, aren't you? That's it. We're external boys. We put the acrylic and the silicone on, lad. That's what we want. Know what I mean? But I'll be honest with you, cork spray is the dream. I've got nothing bad to say about it, really, as far as the product goes for user friendliness. It's light, mate. When you got upper gun, it's just light, and the texture's nice. It feels good when you touch it. But like I say, I feel like the artwork of rendering to an external home is important, and I feel like spraying overall render with a product is just similar to the fucking Tyrolean that everyone were doing before. What were it called? What were that shit called? Right, that everyone was spraying on external houses before. It was like a WeatherTex kind of stuff. It wasn't WeatherTex. Obviously, that's proper paint. That's bad boy. That's good gear. Bad boy stuff. But there was a fucking thing that everyone was spraying on houses. What is it now? I hope that's what I don't want it to become. Do you know what I mean? I don't want it to become something where in 20 years' time, people are going, fuck me, why are we going over all this fucking cork stuff everyone's put on? You know, Santex, it was Santex, wasn't it? But there was people was going to yards, right? And they were just taping up windows and spraying it on. They were spraying downpipes, guttering, fucking hell, pipe work, wires. They just sprayed over everything. Tyrolean. It was Santex Tyrolean. It was one of them, wasn't it? Where you didn't need to do out, it'd stick to out. And then who gets called to cover it up? Fucking renderers. Because a lot of the time underneath, you know, and like I say, I know that them guys are pretty keen on stuff, but the reality is, guys, it's like a lot of the time, like it's light on your body. Someone's gone, and you're not meant to fucking wear it. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, like, I've done loads of jobs where I've gone and people have gone, what's this on my house? And then, like, underneath it's blown. Do you know what I mean? So back in the day when people were putting that on, what they were doing was they were spraying over shit, getting job done in day and getting paid loads of money for it. And yeah, like I say, I don't want it to be one of them. I feel like it's a good product and it should not be used like that. But I guarantee some people will. They always take advantage of the system. We can make money here and we'll fucking do it this way. So I hope it don't get into that kind of shit, because I'm not into that, mate. End of the day, we're doing stuff, we do it fucking right. That's what it is. So yeah, I'm just fucking rabbited on, and I've told loads of shit tonight. Madness. But anyway, mono for the win. That's what they say. Fin coat for sure. Fucking I forgot the saying now. Fin coat for sure, mono for pay, something like that. I don't fucking know. Mono for money, I don't know. But there's a saying to go with it. But I've found a good system that I'm gonna be using. Mono for dough, that's the one. Mono for dough. You know, Jay. You know. Yeah. But yeah, man. It's it's been a good one. It's been a good life. Let me check something. Thin coat, slim coat, power float sponge. Where's everyone getting them from? Direct building products have got them in. Talk to Si again. He'll sort you out. Let me have a look at this thingy. See if Predator Machines has hit it. 506. You've done me proud. Well done. If that's the guys off a Rendervate Hub, I appreciate you doing that. So we've got 16, 17. It's one of them. Size just messaged me, right? And listen, this is the thing that I'm telling you, right? Check this out. We've done the 500, we're at 503, right? But we've got a lot of people. He's just going through some of your stuff now, right? To get you all accepted. Listen, mate, unless your wife is mixing up your gear or loading machine up for you, she ain't no renderer or a plasterer, mate. So whoever's done that, you know you are. I don't know you are, but you know you are. Charpool and Overrun, guys, they're checking every single person. Everyone's documents are going to be put down. Your name's going to be put down. So I told you, don't be getting your fucking auntie or your uncle to do it. Getting your wife to do it, unless she's knocking up on site with you, and you can send us a picture of your last week gear on, mixing up for you or putting up wall. It ain't counting, so don't try cheating. You're like a madman, absolute mad. I don't know who it was. I've just been told. I've just been told. Whoever's done that, you're an absolute legend. Well, get you said in here, get you set on this group. Someone said she's gonna dress her up. Gotta stick me work gear on, take this photo. Oh god. Okay, that's hilarious, man. That is quality. That is absolute quality. I love the optimism now. I love the bollocks to actually do that. You're a legend, whoever's done that. What an absolute G. What love, get me travel out quick, got it van. Roll around in van, get dirty. And here with this fucking machine. You're mad. Well, listen, we've got a lot of people on there, but like I say, guys, quick one for me, a last one for me. Yeah, listen, guys, just show us some love, will you? Like I say, I mean, I've got the Rendervate Hub going now. You got great members on here giving advice out. You know, I know some of you haven't got your cleaner through. I'm gonna twist arms again and try to get your cleaner out to you. But again, the guys at Predator and DBP are doing stuff, mate. The giveaways that they're doing, the prize draws that they're doing, you know, it's there. Do you know what I mean? So go show them some love, show them some support. The great, they're no longer the underdogs in the machine world. You know, from a couple of years ago. A couple of people said to me already they're so happy to see the game open up with Predator machines coming into play now, and they're one of the most popular machines out there. You know, so again, it's a funny old world and a funny old game that the guys are in, and they've embraced it and come in. So you know what, go show them some love. I'll tag again the page. Go show Si some love. He's in his role. He's in his new role now, and he's doing really well at it. He's all over the shop, mate. He's boxing it off for people. He's seeing people, helping him out with the machines. He's helping you get you know, sorted out so you guys can order them off, whether your reps are or if you're getting them direct to him, whichever way it is. He's helping you out. Do you know what I mean? And the rest of the team who work there, they're all there to, you know, to make sure that you can get sorted. It's going to be a busy year. Si's going to be rushed off his feet. I'm doing a few demo days with Predator as well. So, you know, we've got a lot of stuff going on. It'd be good if we could get behind it and show some support. Again, no one's doing this type of giveaway. It's £3,000 giveaway. £3,000, mate. That's what the value is. Plus that. I always say it like that. I fucking hate that, but it's something you got to do in it. Well, wow, what a giveaway that is. Do you know what I mean? Get your sent entered. You'd be daft not to. Do you know what I mean? If you haven't done it yet, or you think you'd be crazy not to, like I say, I can't enter. I mean, don't get me wrong, the guys let me use any machine I want, but you know, it ain't my machine. Do you know what I mean? It's their machine. I just borrow it. But to have my own, I'll probably get in trouble if I come on with another machine anyway. She'll be like, what are you doing with that? I told you not buy out else. So, yeah, but listen, give us some love. Get on there. Get behind us. Like I say, we're no longer the underdogs, but some of the other guys, they're not playing a clean game. So we're honest, we're open, and, you know, we do things properly. So let's have it. Simple as that. Let's have it. So, yeah, I could see Si getting there after driving all day with green robe and green slippers and green pipe. With something green in pipe. Mark, you know, everybody doing his answer, man. I'm flying fast, everybody on 25, 26, 27. What the fuck is that? February. Oh, right. Okay. So you're going to be there, you're saying, basically. Yeah, having a private conversation on live. Don't worry about it, lads. You just crack on. Do what you're doing, yeah? No problem. You just thingy. You'll just crack on. Jordan, hope you're good, mate. Hope you're well. John Edwards, funny guy, always cracking banter. Ben, good to see you. Good lad, Ben. You know what, mate? You know what, Ben? Yeah, I'm glad that you're here. You've been really good, mate, in group. Good man. Really enjoyed it. Everyone else will say that as well. Good contributor, you pal. Great work. Wayne Corks as ever, always there. Yeah, it's one of them, innit? It's been a good live. It's been a good chat. Wayne, it's going to be a good year. Good. And that's how you want to look at it. Be optimistic. I understand stuff gets hard and life is fucking hard. It's not easy. It's not easy. Don't ever get fooled by that. Don't ever get you sent down. Don't ever get that in your mind thinking, you know what? Life's shit. It's this and that. And you're the only one. You're not the only one. Everyone's going through it. Don't make it any easier. But just remember that that's just what life is, man. It's, you know what? We wouldn't have it any other way. If it was easy, it'd be shit. It'd be boring. So although we're down, remember the good times too. You know, when you're down, you always can go back up. You only get better, can't it? So that's what it is. Life's just like that. It's a fucking roller coaster. You're up, you're down, you're up, you're down. And when you're down, it's never as bad as you think. You know, and when you're up, it's never as good. You know what I mean? So there you go, man. Don't fucking beat yourselves up, man. So boys, girls, don't think any girls are watching, but boys. And girls, if your lass is watching because she's trying to get some info, I'm a spread now. If she is watching, funny guy. Yeah, listen, have a good night, man. 100% keep going. That's what it is. One foot in front of the other. Trust me, I've had them times, bro, where you just think, fuck me, give up. But nah, one foot in front of the other, mate. Like you say, as long as you're moving forward, that's it. You don't have to break no fucking speed records. As long as you're moving forward, that's all that matters. So on that note, boys and girls, I love yous. Have a good night. Anyone who's a spread, respect you. Big time. We're in the hardest game. But listen, catch you all soon. I'll catch you. Everyone's like, Mrs. Get me t-shirt on now and get Mixer out. Everyone's like, I want to win this machine. Sick, I love it. Great banter. But listen, I'm off. I'm going to watch some footy and then I'm going to get my head down because I am tired. The underplaying game, mate. And I don't even know it's a few meters. It fucking knackers me out. But, right, listen, I'm going to catch you all later on. Take it easy. And remember, be safe and keep your heads up, one foot in front of the other. We get there.